You don't have to be Old MacDonald with a farm to have chickens anymore. Many individuals are taking an interest in having their own flock of feathered friends, and your local CountryMax store is ready to help you get started.
The local Baldwinsville CountryMax store is having a free interactive poultry seminar tonight, and our own Tim Fox is on location with a preview of the family fun event. Tim, where are the chickens?
We're going to show you right away, ladies. I'm having my own little seminar right here, right now. We're at CountryMax on Route 31 in Baldwinsville. And Ken Fromm is the store manager. Ken, how are you this morning?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. Let's get into the peep nest here and see who we came to see. All of these chicks. These are great. You've got several varieties of chicks out here, too, don't you?
We do. We have 4 varieties on hand. We have Buff Orpingtons. We have Rhode Island Reds, Cinnamon Queens, and
Barred Rock.
Barred Rocks.
And one breed is, I mean, how do people decide what breed to try to raise?
It's more of a preference. Everyone has a preference for a chicken. Usually these 4 are a great starter, especially for a family who hasn't had chickens before. A lot of people have a misconception that you have to be on a farm to have chickens, which isn't so. A lot of people, especially out in this area, can have them. In some of the cities, it can be a little harder. You have to just check your town ordinances, but it's actually almost as easy as having fish, believe it or not.
And what are we seeing here in this tank?
So we have all the chicks. Now the main setup for a chick is making sure they have adequate light, especially at nighttime. They have the food, the water, and that's really all they need. They're very self-sufficient. And then once it gets nice out towards spring here, and they get older, you will be putting them outside. And one of the great benefits, besides the eggs, they also go after the fleas and ticks in the yard.
Oh, is that right? These guys aren't very old either, are they?
No, they're just a couple days old. They usually ship them when they're a day old. Wow. So we've had them for about 3 days now.
And this is one tank. You've got 2 tanks. I want to step over here and see these guys over here, because just the feathers on these are just gorgeous.
They are. These are going to be our Cinnamon Queens and Rhode Island Reds. And when I was actually a kid, this is what we had, was Rhode Island Reds primarily.
Ken, if people are considering raising chickens, what do they have to keep in mind?
Space. That's always one of the biggest issues, is just making sure you have enough room for them. And also, for New York State, you have to purchase a minimum of 6 at a time, but doesn't mean they have to be in quantities of 6. So you can buy 6 or 7 and keep going. But one thing is, sufficient space, sufficient housing, like a pen, coop at night, lighting, food.
And briefly, tell me what you got planned for tonight with this interactive seminar.
So tonight we have a great seminar presented by Neutrina. They will be discussing information for both the beginner and the advanced hobbyist, both on the care, especially as they become egg laying. About 5-6 months, they would start laying, so sufficient information about that, what to happen when it goes into mulching, so first aid care and such as well.
Ken Fromm, thanks very much. That interactive seminar is tonight here at CountryMax on Route 31, just east of the village of Baldwinsville. A lot of fun, a lot of great things to see here at CountryMax, and they can set you up for everything you need to raise chickens around your place this summer. That's going to do it from Baldwinsville. I'm Tim Fox, News Channel 9.
Oh, they look so cute.
They are. They're so adorable. And we also want to let you know that CountryMax has many different locations in Baldwinsville, Cicero, Cortland, DeWitt, Norwich, and of course Seneca Falls. And for more information, you can find them online, CountryMax.com.